This is how you create folders in your Google Drive and share them with your teachers. I'm going to go to New, Folder, and I'm going to call this 8th grade, just as an example. It could also say 6th grade or 7th grade, depending on what grade you're in. Then I'm going to create that folder and double click it. Inside your 8th grade folder, you should have a folder for each one of your classes. So I'm going to click New, Folder, and I'm going to call this Art 4 underscore first initial last name. Anytime you see a student, this is your first initial in lowercase or a small letter. Your last name begins with an uppercase. And then I'm going to put 8 again. So this is Art 4, which is 4th period, underscore first initial last name and what grade you're in, and create that. So it could say Art 6 underscore first initial last name 6 or 5. And then I'm going to double click this folder. And I'm going to click this little triangle right here that's pointing down and select Share. So I'm going to go in here and type my email address, which is jwing2@sandy.net. And just for your teachers, make sure it says editor. If you share folders with anyone else, you can select, you can select viewer, and then they can't alter anything that's inside your folder. But for your teachers, go ahead and leave it set to editor and click send. So notice one thing. If you see this symbol, that means that this folder has been shared. But watch what happens when I click back on this one. This folder is not shared. So if you have separate folders in here for each one of your classes, you can share it with whomever you would like. The purpose of this is so that when I start critiquing your websites, I can add things. So for instance, this student turned in her website today, and I had a little suggestion for her website, so I created a little movie and put it in her folder. I also put it in a Google Doc, which has the same information. And that's the purpose of having folders shared with your teachers.